All right, so me doing a CodeWars problem. Complete the method function so that it converts dash underscore delimited words into camel casing. Um, so the first word within the output should be capitalized only if the original word was capitalized, known as upper camel case. The next word should be always capitalized. Um, all right, I thought this was going to be a pretty easy problem, but this part right here is going to make it a little bit more challenging. Let's use this as a so dash or underscore delimited words. So I don't know. This is going to be a pain now that I'm thinking about it. But first, I'm going to use this as an example to play with. So text equals this, and then desired output equals, what do we want this to look like? We want it to look like this. And then we have another test case. Text one, then desired output one equals this. All right. So how do I want to do this? So let's just try first. Let's try and split the word up. Dot split. We want to split by this or this. No. I was wondering if you can do a split. If I do a split with the underscores, so check if underscores or what do they call it? Like dashes? Dash. Dash. So in this first example, it is dashes. So if I do text dot split on the dashes, it's going to be, it returns a list that's greater than, has a length greater than 1. Otherwise, it'll be a length of 1. If text dot split, if the length of this is greater than 1, then and then let's actually do the split. Else split words equals text 1. Let's write this into a function as we're going along. We're calling this to camel case. I'm going to call this text 1, desired output 1, text 2, desired output 2. And let's just return split words. That works. Looks like I haven't ran that. Oh, not. I want this to be a dash, and I want this to be a dash. So cool. And then now I want to check if the first character is an uppercase letter. Because that's what they want, right? The first word within the output should be capitalized only if the original word was capitalized. How to check if something is capitalized? I'm going to save this as a variable, var1. var1. Let's grab the first element. Well, let's just see if it equals var1. So what I'm going to do here is if I do dot title, that'll make it uppercase. So I want to check if it's equal to this. We can do the same for this one. This one should return true because it's a capital though. Oops. That one's true. So next I want to check if capitalized first word. If I don't want to do var2, I want to use mylist, which is split words. And if it is, I want to do split words 0. Or what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. So I'm confused. Let's read what camelcase is. Every word needs to be capitalized. So maybe let's just return that. So let's do x dot title. In our case, every word already is capitalized, but this will just make sure that. I'm assuming in some of the test cases, they're not always like that, and then I can join them together. Return that. So that's for when we have this var2 situation where we want the first letter to be capital, first word to be capitalized. So this var1 situation, it would be let's just try this. So var2 equals this. Desired output 2. And so this situation, we have it correct. So now let's handle this var1 situation. Trying to think of the best way to do this. I guess like a list comprehension for x and var1. Let's do like a counter and enumerate. If c equals 0, then I want x, else x dot middle. So what this is doing is if it's the first element, don't do anything to it, else title case it, and then I can do dot join with it. the still from earlier. So var1 is equal to desired output 1. Assert var2 is equal to desired output 2. And does not throw an error. So let's try running this in CodeWars. No, this should be text, and I wrote text1. It's always interesting. That's why it's good to like test things out, because I thought I was having things working, but I had saved text1 as a local variable, so still running on this without error. Cool. Again, good thing to test this out. Split words. So passed all those. Now let's try and run it. Oh gosh, this is more challenging than I thought. So in this case, they have dashes and underscores, which I did not account for. So there's another test case we need to handle, and I'm going to move this over so I can see it. Text 3 equals the cat was savage. And desired output 3 equals so I need to do a split on maybe it's just as simple as I don't need to I'm doing it if else, just do a split on both of them. So remove this, remove the else. I guess I would need to like join them together again. Or oh boy. Let's play around with this. Text 3 dot split on underscore. Okay, I think I might be able to chain them together too. No, I cannot. Maybe I could do it list comprehension. And then let's split on the dash and see what happens. No, I want this. That this is a problem because now we have nested loops, and I don't like that. And let's just see what happens when I do text1. And text2. And text3. Yeah, I was not expecting that there'd be instances where there'd be underscores and dashes, but this is good to practice. That's why we're practicing it now. So if we're in like a coding interview or something, or we'll be better prepared for it. So I could Google it to check the how to do it, but I don't really want to do that. So I have this nested list. I'm gonna call it a nested list. Let's see if we can turn this into a regular list. I'm gonna call it split words because that's what I did earlier, and then X and split words dot depending one. That cat was savage. Let's try it with text one, stealth warrior, and then text two. So this works. I don't like this because there's look how many for loops I have. I have a lot. I want to try one more approach and see if we can't get it a little bit more efficiently. Let's try text three because that's been the problem one. Or let's do a split on it. Let's do it dashes first. And then let's check if there's an underscore in there. If underscore and X. Then I want to do X dot split on the underscore. And I want to add that to my split words. If there isn't an underscore, then I want to append it. The reason I want to add it is because when I do this X split, it's going to be a list. So appending a list to another list is going to give me a nested list, and I want to avoid that. This would be split words dot append. The cat was savage. Let's try doing it with text two. Stealth warrior. And then, so it looks like it's about the same amount of code. But I'm just curious how long it takes to run. Oh boy. So this is microseconds, and this I believe is nanoseconds. So microseconds to nanoseconds. They're both super fast. But I have 1.15 microseconds. So 1.15. So I have, yeah, this one is 1,150 nanoseconds. This one's 430 nanoseconds. So this way is faster. So let's try this approach. So we can get rid of all this jazz. And let's just see if it works. And we'll remove text two. Bam. So we passed everything. So that is my approach to this problem. Feel free to reach out if you have questions. Thank you.